Good evening, class. So, in the series of Fundamental of Maths, yesterday we had covered the topic related to the normal form of the equation. This was the another form of the equation of the straight line in which we had derived the equation, and that equation was basically for the normal or the perpendicular form of the equation, that is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to p, where p is the perpendicular distance from the origin to the particular line. So today we will be covering some important topics related to the normal form of the equation. The topic which we will be covering today, it is basically for the normal form of the equation. It is the another form of the equation which we will be covering in under the same topic, that is in the equation of the straight line. Earlier to this, we had covered the equation of straight line, namely as y is equal to mx plus c, in which m is the slope and c is the intercept made by the particular line on the y-axis. Secondly, we had covered one of the equation y minus y1 is equal to m of x minus x1, in which if a particular line it is passing through a point xy and it is having a slope of m, then in that case we will be applying that formula y minus y1 is equal to m of x minus x1. Thirdly, we had derived one equation which was basically for the 2-point equation. That is, if in the coordinate geometry 2 point is given, the location of the points are given, and we have to find the equation of the straight line which will be passing through these 2 points, then we will be using the equation y minus y1 is equal to y1 minus y2 by x1 minus x2 by x minus x1. And yesterday we had covered the topic that was entitled as perpendicular form of the equation, in which a line is passing through two of the axes simultaneously and a perpendicular distance from the origin is given. Then the equation was of the form x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to p, where p is entitled as the distance as the perpendicular distance from the origin to the respective line. So today we will be studying the normal form of the equation. This is the another important form of the equation in which a particular line is passing through 2 points, namely xy and x1 y1, and that line is inclined at an angle of some, you can say 30 degree, or some angle will be given through the positive direction of the x-axis. Then we have to find the distance r, the distance between the point xy and the point x1 y1, and we have to find the equation finally. So this is the distance between the point p xy and x1 y1. This you have to find out. So namely, we will be just deriving the equation. We will be just coming into the conclusion that how to derive this particular equation. So in this case, there will be two axes. Earlier also we had taken two axes because as of now we are dealing with a two-dimensional, that is x-axis and y-axis. And if we will be covering the 3-dimension, then in that case z-axis will come into picture. But as of now we will be dealing with the only two type of axis, that is x-axis and the y-axis. In this we had drawn one schematic diagram having x-axis horizontal is known as the x-axis and the vertical direction it is the y-axis. In this case we will be taking a straight line, that is AB. That straight line it is named as AB. Okay, and that straight line AB is inclined to the particular x-axis at an angle of alpha. Okay, so this angle is alpha, and we will be dropping the perpendicular. We will be dropping the perpendicular from the point A, that is this point it is 90 degree, and again we will be dropping another perpendicular from the point P, that is this point is also it is 90 degree. Understood? And we will be joining the point AM. This is the point AM, so that post construction a new triangle will be formed which will be entitled as APM. This triangle is APM. So after that we will be applying the rules and regulation of the basic principle of maths, according to which the angle POX, this angle is equal to angle PAM, this angle, because these two angles are equal on the basis of the corresponding angle. Suppose if two, as we had studied in the lower classes in the parallel line concept, that AM will be parallel to OX, then the corresponding angle made by that particular line will also be equal. So this and this are the angle which are equal. That is, corresponding angles are equal, and these two angles are equal based on that concept. Now, we will be using the basic trigonometric ratios or the basic trigonometric identities, and thereafter we will be deriving some of the important equation. As we had studied in the lower classes that sine alpha is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. So sine alpha is equal to, in this triangle APM, in triangle APM, sine alpha is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, that is y minus y1 by r, that is sine alpha. Now again we will be moving to cos alpha. The cos alpha is equal to base by hypotenuse, that is base is equal to x minus x1 by hypotenuse r. This one is cos alpha. Now we had got the two equations in the trigonometric form, that is sine alpha and the cos alpha, and from both the equations we will be equating the r, because r is equal in each and every aspect. R is equal. So we will be taking out r one side, that is RHS, and we will be equating both the equations in sine alpha and the cos alpha. Post that we are getting one equation, that is x minus x1 by cos alpha is equal to y minus y1 by sine alpha is equal to r. This is the perpendicular form of the equation. In which a line, it is a normal form of the equation in which a particular line is passing through the point x1 y1, and its distance from the point P xy will be r, and this particular line is inclined at an angle alpha. So the final equation of the line will be x minus x1 by cos alpha is equal to y minus y1 by sine alpha is equal to r. So from this equation it is clear that there will be some 2 to 3 types of question may come in examination. Suppose you have to calculate the distance, the point x1 y1 is given and the point xy is given and the angle of inclination is given. So you have to find out the perpendicular distance or the distance between the point x1 y1 and xy. So you have to calculate the point r. So in using this equation you can easily find out if three of the parameters are given, then the fourth parameters can be easily find out using the change of subject of formulae. So one type of question will be this. The second type it may come that r is given, the distance between AP, the distance of AP it is given, that is r, the distance between the point xy and x1 y1 it is given, and the x1 y1, the point, the line, the straight line is passing through the point x1 y1, that is also given, the coordinate or the location of that particular point is also given. So you have to calculate the angle alpha, that is the inclination of that particular line with respect to the axis. So in that case also, using the change of subject of formula, you can calculate the particular angle, that is the inclination of that particular line along the axis. It can be calculated easily. So this is one of the important concept in the coordinate geometry. And with this, we had completed one more topic under the equation of the straight line. And basically, we are on the normal form of the equation, whose equation is x minus x1 by cos alpha is equal to y minus y1 by sine alpha is equal to r, where r is the distance between the point x1 y1 and xy. So we will be covering another topic which we had forgot to cover earlier. So it will be basically for the circumcenter and the incentre in the particular triangle. How we are calculating the coordinates of the circumcenter and the incentre. So we will be doing that topic also. So please pay attention to the board. So first of all, we will be taking the circumcenter. Circumcenter is that this is the triangle. So as the word suggests, as the word defines itself, that is circumcenter. As we had already studied that the circumcenter, the first of all, what is the circumcircle? So this is the triangle ABC, it is given. The triangle ABC is given, and a circle, it is passing through each and every corners of the triangle. That is, it is passing through each and every vertices of the triangle. That this type of circle, if it if it is passing through the vertices of the triangle, then in that case we can say that it is classified into a circle. This type of circle which touches the outer vertex of the triangle, then in that case it is known as, it is entitled as the circumcircle, because it is touching all the vertices of the respective triangle outside. Circumcircle, this is known as the circumcircle. Okay. So in this case, we have to find out, suppose in this case the radius of the circumcircle, the radius of the circumcircle is OA, OB and OC. As per the properties of the circle, the radius will be same, whether it is numerous number of radius is there or infinite number of radius there is there inside the circle, then in that case each and every radius will be circle. Each and every radius will be equal. That is, OA is equal to OB is equal to OC. Or apart from this, if we are drawing infinite number of radius originating from O and touching the vertices of the triangle, then in that case also each and every radius will be equal. That is, OA is equal to OB is equal to OC. So this is the basic concept used in the geometry. When we are moving this topic to the coordinate geometry section, in that case we are also using the same property only, but we will be using a different type of formula for calculating the circumcircle, the coordinates of the circumcircle and the circumradius. So in this case, the coordinate of the circumcircle will be the coordinates of the circumcenter, it will be, suppose this is given x1 y1, x2 y2 and C it is given x3 y3. So in this case, if the point is already allocated, such as the coordinates of A are x1 y1, it is the location of a particular point in the space with respect to the axis, x-axis and y-axis. That is, x1 y1, B, the coordinate of B is x2 y2 and the coordinate of C is x3 y3. Then we can use the respective formula. The coordinates of the circumcenter will be x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, and for the coordinates of y, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So this is the coordinate of the circumcenter that we had already find out. So in this case, if the coordinate of A is x1 y1 and the coordinate of B is x2 y2 and the coordinate of C is x3 y3, so we can use this particular formula for calculating the circumcenter and the circumradius. The coordinates of the circumcenter will be x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Now we will be moving to the different topic that is entitled as incentre of the particular triangle. That is entitled as the incentre of the particular triangle. It is the circle which touches the vertices of each and every three vertices of the triangle outside. Now we will be seeing another example, that is incentre, in which inside the triangle there will be one circle and we have to calculate in that case the inscribed circle. It is the circumscribed circle, and that case is known as the inscribed circle, because the triangle, it is situated inside the triangle which touches all the boundaries of the triangle simultaneously. We will be showing one more example. That term is known as the incentre. or the inscribed circle in the coordinate geometry. So it will look like this. This is the triangle ABC. This is the triangle ABC, and this is the circle. This is the particular circle. This is the center of the circle. This is the radius. This is A, B, C. So this is the particular geometric figure which represents the circle. That is, this is the circle which touches all the boundaries of the triangle, namely AB, BC and AC. I had used the smaller letter as a nomenclature for easier identification. Suppose this is the angle A. The side opposite to the angle A, I had written it with the small a. The side opposite to the angle B, similarly it will be written as a small b, and the side opposite to the angle C, it will be entitled as small c. So, and O is the center of the circle. These are all the radius, that is the inscribed circle's radius. So in that case also the radius will be equal. It is universal in each and every aspect. So in this case, the coordinates of the incentre, that is the coordinate of the incentre will be, that is x is equal to ax1 plus bx2 plus cx3 by a plus b plus c and ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 by a plus b plus c. Understood? And this is the respective coordinates of the circle xy. This is the O, xy. And we have to calculate, suppose the coordinates of A is given x1, y1, x1, y1, B is given x2, y2, and C is given x3, y3. So in that case, the coordinates of the incentre will be A of x1 plus B x2 plus C x3 by A plus B plus C, ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 by a plus b plus c. Suppose in the question it is given that the coordinates of the each and every side, that is three sides are given, that is a is x1 by 1, b is x2 by 2 and c is x3 by 3. So in that case you have to calculate the coordinates of the incentre. That is the coordinates of the incentre, which I had already depicted here. It is in the term of ax1 plus bx2 plus cx3 by parameter of the triangle, that is sum of all the sides of the triangle a plus b plus c. Similarly for the y also, ay1 plus by2 plus c by 3 and divided by the parameters, that is sum of all the sides of the triangle. So in this case we had calculated the that is incentre. Now if the incentre is given, we can easily calculate the value of radius here. The radius will be calculated, and in this way there are certain types of questions which are coming in the example, which are coming in the examination pertaining to the circumcentre and incentre. This type of questions can be solved easily using the formula which I had depicted on the board. So this is the major concept of the, you can say, incentre and the circumcentre. And I had covered the major topics such as incentre, circumcentre and the equation of the straight line. So today we had covered the important topic, that is normal form of the equation, incentre and the circumcentre. And most probably we will be covering the coordinate geometry topics, circle, most probably from tomorrow itself only. So please see the video, observe the video, see the video, observe the video, like it and subscribe it. If you have any doubt, if you have any issues, comment on the comment box so that that information will be conveyed to me and I will try my best so as to resolve the issue within the shortest possible time. So thanking you for the day. Have a good day and good night. Thank you.